which goes back to my point that I always make on all of these streams, is that what we're looking for and what we're starved of as a people, what we're starved of as a people is community. Like, I cannot emphasize that any more than I have already emphasized it, bro. What we are starved of right now, when you look at everything, you look at social media, everybody's crying about reach. TikTok, everyone's crying about reach. Instagram, everybody's crying about reach. Everybody's crying about views. Everybody's crying. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's freaking out. They closed TikTok down for 9 hours and people turned into straight crackheads, right? The dopamine that everybody is looking for on social media, right? There's a reason why people are not that big on YouTube. There's a reason why YouTube is not necessarily like a social media platform. It's because there's no response. Okay, you create on YouTube and you set it out into the world, and it really varies on when you're going to get a response and how you're going to get a response. Like, your video from 2 years ago can suddenly start blowing up. Your video from 2 years ago can be repurposed, all that kind of stuff. But like, the instant gratification that people truly want from social media doesn't necessarily exist on YouTube in the way that they want it to, which is why a lot of people prefer to consume and say that they're creators and stay on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Look at how many people right now, look at how many people on your Instagram have no posts. They have no posts, right? So to you, the social media experience is just you consuming. Why don't you post? The same reason Tyler, the creator, said people don't dance in the club, because someone's going to be recording me. The reason why people don't post is because they feel like it ain't going to go nowhere anyway, or it's not, oh, I don't want to show that aspect of my life. But the whole purpose of social media is for it to be a two-way street, right? It's for it to be a two-way street. Everybody is crying about views right now. Oh, well, I was getting 1,000 views on my story and I'm down to 300. First off, shit, it's a good life. Well, what did Mike Epps say in Next Friday? Damn, that sounds good. I want to see what that's about. 1,000 views down to 300. That's a 70% drop for sure. Absolutely. Now imagine us folks who have on the high end 230. Like, I'm looking at 30, 14, 20 views per day. But here's the thing. That doesn't bother me, because I am an active participant in two-way street communication on Instagram. I will be honest with y'all. If there's any feature that I use, on Instagram for real, I am DMing people. Like, we're having DM conversations. They're sending me reels. They're sending me memes. Maybe I'm in like 1 or 2 little group chats. Nothing crazy. Maybe 2 or 3 of my homeboys here and there. I was in large group chats. Not my thing. That's not where I want community to live, right? And I've been very vocal about that. I'm not joining 100-person group chats on Instagram because my Instagram notifications aren't on. And so it's like, when you look at the overall layout of what people are complaining about, they're complaining about not having a deeper connection with people. You can't have a deeper connection with people when there's an algorithm. Like, you can't do that. That's not what the algorithm's even for. The whole reason the algorithm was created was to shuffle all of this up so that they can be better at identifying trends in people and people behavior, so that it was helpful for ads. Which, if Adam Mosseri came forward, this is a sidebar, if Adam came forward and told us that the reason that they created the maps was that so businesses in a certain geographic area could push ads and sponsored posts to you while you're in that geographic area, I'm not gonna lie, he would have had a case. He would have had a pretty good case. He would have had a really good case. The whole situation would have had a really good case, to be honest with you. You're talking about going to another city. Let's say I go to Dallas, Texas. And when I go to Dallas, Texas, obviously I'm like, where's the happenings, right? If you're a good planner, you probably know the happenings before you get there. But let's say I get to Dallas, Texas, and I'm like, let's say I get to Dallas, Texas, and I think to myself that I want to find a good coffee shop, right? Assuming that my Instagram profile is reflective of my interest in coffee, which I don't think mine is, whatever. That's Instagram's fault. But assuming that my profile shows that I have an interest in coffee, it would have been cool if I could look on a map and then these coffee shops pop out, or their content from coffee shops starts to pop out at me. That would have made sense from a true ad standpoint that also invites the consumer to take part in it as well. Because Google Maps does that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm driving down the street, Dunkin' Donuts is going to pop up as a sponsored post. Foxtail is going to pop up as a sponsored post. All of these places are going to pop up on a sponsored post. There is no consumer first reason for anyone to want their location just out and about all willy-nilly like that. Y'all don't rock with us that much. Like, let's be real. Like Instagram as a platform does not rock with us enough to decide, like, you know what, man, we're going to do it for the people, dog. We're going to roll out a map so y'all can see where y'all friends are at. Whoa, that's not, stop lying. You capping. That's cap. I call cap. What's going on, Charlotte? That is definitely cap. Welcome to the stream. This is VividLife TV. Talking about Instagram's new rollout of the maps feature. There's no such thing, right? This is not Strava. And even Strava sometimes even I'm like, I'm very big. Yeah, man, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to open up that bag of worms. But when you look at all of these apps, you look at Instagram, again, people are complaining about their views. My views are down. What happened to the algorithm? Oh my God, it's not the same. Oh my God, they're giving us features. Nobody asked for that, right? They're not going to give you community on social media. Again, I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again. It's not even social media. It's not even so. They're not even calling it social media. You watch Gary Vee say it's interest media. They're not interested in you building community on fucking Instagram. Like, you cannot build a community on Instagram. And if you could, no one would have been complaining about the map, because they would have just been like, oh, look, gang over there. What up, twin? I'm gonna go. Hey, no one did that. Why did everyone immediately go to danger? Because Instagram is a dangerous place. And you can't build community in a dangerous place. Like, safety and comfort can't live in the same house. So, nigga, are you in danger or are you safe? Like, that's literally like everything right there. Like, oh, they're giving us features. Nobody asked for that. Marvel ain't give you the movie you wanted. And what did you say? Damn, nobody asked for that. Marvel didn't give you the TV show you wanted. What did you say? Oh my God, Echo? Nobody asked for that. Apple didn't give you the features that you wanted in a brand new phone. What did you say? Damn, nobody asked for that. Should we keep going? The president didn't do the policy he told your dumbass he was going to do. What did you say? Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for the president to incinerate millions of pounds of food that we all paid for that was supposed to go to some starving kids. Like, nobody asked. So what makes you think that all of these people who keep giving you features that you didn't ask for, but you keep publicly complaining about, are ever going to do anything for you that points to the idea of community? Like, interest media is a tool. Can that tool build a community for you? Can that tool help you build a community? It can give you the visibility to do so. But the tools necessary to building a community are not going to be found on that tool. And I'm going to keep on talking about community. I'm going to keep on talking about community.